called When Hell Froze Over. I took 25. I counted them all. They were tiny, but their power was strong. At 10 minutes past the final one, I felt dizzy and tired. I thought I'd won. My eyelids were heavy, there was no awake. I reached for an angel, but she told me to wait. She kept saying 5 more until 20 had gone, and now I was queasy and things felt wrong. I got up and fumbled, I could barely walk. The walls moved and the ground started to shake. My hands trembled and I felt the relief. The same one that washed over me when I swallowed my chalky white savings and subsequently fell down the rabbit hole to visit hell. I collapsed on the floor, the walls were too fast and my knees were too weak. I reached my arms and asked for her now, but she still continued as I slowly fell. Only 5 more until my time would come. The door slammed open and my mother yelled. She picked me up and pulled me away from the thing I so very wanted on that day. My mother held me and embraced the whole way, but everything felt cold and I tried to sleep. She passed my window as we drove by, her taunting face, causing me to cry, telling me that I had almost won, but that it wasn't right, as I never was. I tried to let her back inside, but the more I did, the farther she lay. My cries soon turned to waves of fear as I realized the consequences that were coming near. I knew this time it hadn't worked. They'd label me crazy. I knew that next time needed to be worse. So I promised myself that I would try again, to simply touch a sweet angel's hand again, because that night I kissed death, but she wouldn't receive me. She gave me a calming, warm embrace, ensuring me that I was safe. But that night, the devil played his games. He looked at me and saw my pain, so he taunted me with what I want. He gave me the power I begged to have, then took it away. It made him laugh. He showed me a coward, looked me straight in the face, showed me my reflection and the horrendous pace at which my life had derailed. He showed me the pain that I had caused. He made me believe that life was what I would truly want, that somewhere down the road I'd find where I belong. I am 1 year down the road and I still don't know. I am 1 year down the road and I see what he did. He scared me into believing that maybe life was better, only to taunt me once again with the all-cure method of death. He waves it in front of me just out of reach, but yet I still grab for that white flag that would say, I quit and I'm through. This game is now up to you. I got tricked into believing that life was worth living until I realized that life is just a game. It's the hell that he creates. Death is the only way out from this unholy goddamn place. We are pawns in a game that is greater than ourselves. We are merely small casualties in a war that won't be won. We don't matter because I am only one, and we is only part, and all is never whole. I thought that I was finally done, and I could stop running from the demons until I realized in that whole year I had never felt a warm touch again. Except for that lovely angel's hand. She made me believe that I was wrong, but she made me touch her hand that night. And ever since, I felt so cold that I believe no one could ever hold me tight enough to keep me safe and make the cold go away the way I felt in her warm embrace.